Good evening, my dear UPSC aspirants. So, welcome you all to Sindhuja's daily news analysis, where we will be analyzing Jan 6th editorial news. And in this particular date, we will be having only part 1 session, so need not search for part 2. Let's move on to the topic. Here, we are going to discuss about the Chinese border crisis. So, you all might be knowing China's new law on land borders came into effect from 1st of this January. So it comes to a time when border standoff in eastern Ladakh remains unresolved. Key points what you have to remember about this particular thing is delimitation and survey of land borders. The new law lays down that PRC, People's Republic of China, shall set up boundary markers on all its land borders to clearly mark the border. Then regarding international cooperation, on the topic of this particular border sharing countries, the law lays down that the relations with these countries is to be based on the principles of equality and mutual benefit. The law also gives us provisions for formation of joint committees, both civil and military, to negotiate land border management and resolve border related issues. Then regarding the management and defense of border areas, the law prohibits any party from indulging in any activity in the border area which would endanger national security or affect China's friendly relations with neighboring countries. Then PLA, the People's Liberation Army and Chinese People's Armed Police Force are assigned with the responsibility of maintaining security along the border. Then the law provides for the border to be sealed in the event of a war, armed conflict incidents which threaten the security of border residents, such as natural disasters, etc. Then some of the concerns regarding this thing is fresh impetus to civilian agencies. The law calls for increased settlement of the civilian population, improved infrastructure along the border area. Then the aim of this land border law is to give legal cover and formalize the Chinese military's transgressions across the LAC, line of actual control. Then there is also possibility of limiting the water flow in the Brahmaputra or Yarlung Sangbo river, which flows from China to India, as the law calls for measures to protect the stability of cross-border rivers and lakes. Then China might cite this provision in case of hydropower projects which may cause ecological disaster in India and call it a lawful action on its part. Then let's discuss something regarding China's border disputes. India-China border disputes cover 3,488 km along the line of actual control. China-Bhutan dispute covers about 400 km. Then India and Bhutan are the two countries with which China is set to finalize the border agreements. China has resolved the boundary disputes with 12 neighbors. China has a 22,100 km land border with almost 14 countries. Then what we can tell regarding this particular thing in way forward is, to restore relations along the borders, it will require mutual sensitivity and adherence to past agreements that help them keep the peace rather than needless provocations that expand an already long list of differences. That is regarding this particular topic. Thanks for watching my video session. Stay safe, take care, and bye-bye.